Hey gang, Chonky here. Today's video is going to be another crafting video. It should be the last one for a while, if not ever. I don't think they'll be increasing the level cap again for crafting. But today we're going to be making armor for my champion. I already have my Eternal Essence pulled aside. I'm going to make 6 Berserk pieces and 2 Crypt Lord pieces. The moves I wanted to focus on was going to be Mighty Blow, Upheaval, and Cull the Weak. I wanted to focus on those 3. And Slash, of course, actually. Slash is in there. Slash is actually really important for a champion. And I did make some level 20 jewelry back when the Super Awesome Mega Patch first dropped, but I think I'm going to remake them. Looking back, you know, I didn't get all the crit stats I wanted. I just wanted to make level 20 gear. So, going forth, we're going to... Oh, and we also are going to make both a one-handed and a two-handed set because interchange with the champion using Troop Tech and Brutal Strike. Yeah. Okay. Starting where we normally start, at the helmet. Yeah, that's the one. Dang. That was almost perfect. Shield bash and cleave. I'm not wholly against having shield bash, but cleave I don't like to use. I don't like that. Has magic penetration. Currently, champions have no benefit from magic penetration. I think they're getting fire added to their set in Rage Wind, so there might be something there. But there we go. This is exactly what I want. Mighty Blow, Upheaval, bonus armor, armor pen. Yeah. Okay. Nice. Next, we have the bracers. Okay. We're doing the Berserker bracers. Normally, I would do whatever my not main set is. So, like Crypt Lord for the champion, I would make that my belt and my gloves. And I really like the appearance of the Crypt Lord boots and pants. I think they fit the Berserker set. So we're doing Crypt Lord pants and Crypt Lord boots. Oh. Haven't had any slash damage though. Melee power, armor pen, bonus health, attack speed, deflection. It's just some bracers too. Yeah, I'll take this as a first craft. I'll take it. I do want to get some pieces. That's very important for you. Weak, low. I don't like this because it has cleave on it, but it has literally everything else I would want. As if I could make this a perfect piece, I would swap slash out for cleave. But I'm getting melee power, armor pen, attack speed, health, armor, and mighty blow. All of that's really I should say that it's also really important to build magic resistance on a champion, since their armor, I know I've said this in other videos, but whereas wizards are low on armor, high on magic resistance, champions are the exact opposite. They're very high in armor, but very low in magic resistance. So people like First Acolyte Volterra in the Bog, hitting you with her souped up magic missile, which is almost like a chaos orb. It's brutal. Like, you need it. You need the magic resistance. All the weak skin of stone duration, and south deflection and tank speed. Actually, you know what? I'll take it. For a first craft belt, I'll take it. Yeah, that's fine. Skin of stone duration is nice, even though it's not something I want to prioritize. Yeah, 6 seconds. 2% of 6 seconds. But those aren't bad stats. Now, the next two pieces, the Cryptolord pieces that I'm going to make, are way more important because they are really high stats for pants and boots. So I really want to get a slash on both of those if I can. I know I said I wanted slash on the pants and the boots, but getting Brutal Strike and Mighty Blow is really nice because those are huge parts of the kit for damage. And then, yeah, all the other stats I need. Maybe we'll just deviate a little bit away from slash in this set, or in this armor. Pants. And if I don't end up liking the way that the damage feels, I could always recraft my armor on a later date. Get a few thousand more essence. Craft what I really want. Ooh, see, like, another perfect roll. I get bonus melee power and bonus health because those are guaranteed on craft, but then I get armor pen, bonus armor, bonus magic resistance, cold the weak damage, and mighty blow damage. I didn't really like cold the weak before, but it seems to be a good AoE move for the champion that reaches beyond their swings, because champion is very close range class. So having a move like upheaval or cold the weak where I can use it, and even if it's a boss, I can hit them from far away. So not necessarily like huge, like you know, something like Wizard where you could fire a Chaos Orb and hit them like way far away. But, you know, maybe halfway across the room I could use Call the Weak and know that I'll hit them. So this is actually a really good craft. Yeah, we're going to take that. Okay, moving on to chest piece. The biggest piece of armor. Oh, I want to get slash on this piece. So let's get the Berserker chest. These, no whammies. Get some Quan going. Those of you guys who watch me on stream. Flash. Dang it. Oh man, we got magic penetration, which immediately disqualifies this armor. Dang. Okay. Well, at least we're getting slash. We did it. Did it. We got the armor piece we wanted. Slash and Mighty Blow. Need those. Bonus armor. I would rather take bonus magic resistance, but I still get attack speed. This is it. This is the chest piece we wanted. Okay. Moving on to do the cape. Then we'll do the the jewelry and trinkets, and then we'll do the weapons. Actually, we'll do the cape, and then we'll do the weapons, and then we'll do the trinkets. Perfect. That's it. That's. I was just about to say we want something that gives us the at least crit chance and bonus crit chance, because set capes give different. I believe it's a different stat pool as opposed to regular capes. But like when I made my rogue video, and someone commented that I wasn't using Crick's cape and I had a different stat pool, and yeah, I believe it's because set capes have more of a trinket ability pool to pull from. So yeah, that's actually exactly what I want. I get bonus movement speed, I get crit chance, bonus crit chance, armor pen. I would like to take an increase to healing, but since you have aggression up 24/7 with the champion, if you're running Berserker set, I think this is great. Yeah. Wow, there's been a few first crafts on the champion that I'm satisfied with. Okay. Now, weapons. Like I said earlier, I have to use one-handed and two-handed for my combat technique. And as you can see, I have a huge list of weapon recipes. A long time ago, there was not a long time ago, like the beginning of the year, there was a patch where they accidentally released Bog and Ragewind ahead of schedule, and we got access to a dev room if you went to Ragewind. I was all over that thing. I was running around checking it all out. It was so cool. I should have recorded it. But they had these chests that gave you recipes, crafting recipes that you can't normally unlock. So like the Grunt's Massive Battle Axe, the Ogre's Mighty Destroyer. You can't make that stuff. Lady Sarah's Bloody Cleaver. A lot of cool names. Sadly, since they're not an elite set, there's no point. But if we get Transmog would be really cool because some of them have some really awesome designs. Three elements, which is nice because the max is 4. They reduced the elemental crafting. You can only craft up to 4 elements. You can find 5 in the wild. You can only craft up to 4. So this is actually not bad. And it gives me a buff to Skin of Stone, which is actually really nice because I wanted buffs, or I wanted magic resistance on my armor, and I didn't really get it. But buffing Skin of Stone is a last-minute thing with weapons isn't too bad. I'll make a couple more, but this is actually, I might take this. I get a slash increase, 3 elements, and crit damage increase. So that's a really good weapon. And then they immediately give me this, which is 3 elements, and then all of the skills I wanted. Brutal Strike, Mighty Blow, and Slash. Okay, we're taking this one, and it's already 2 stars. And it's already 2 stars. And it's like the 200 seconds protect. And then more. And I'm also going to get and 3 stars. 3 stars on this purchase. This is it. Yep, this is it. This is the one. The Bone Crusher. One element. Three elements. There we go. Ooh. Brutal Strike, Shield Bash, Slash, and Upheaval. Yeah. I like that. Okay. 3 elements. Nice. Okay, now on to jewelry and trinkets. And for these ones, we're going to run the same path where we want all 3 of the crit stats. Crit chance, crit damage, bonus crit chance. Now, crit damage itself, we can take it or leave it because we can get that on the other armor pieces. But crit chance and bonus crit chance are really only obtainable on your jewelry and trinkets. And then on like special shields or special capes. So we really want to get those where we can because that's a lot of extra damage right there. Ooh, there we go. Perfect. Everything I want. Like I said, we don't have crit damage, but that's okay. We have crit damage on plenty of other pieces. For the rings, we're going to make 1 set ring and then 1 regular ring. There we go. Boom. Armor pen, crit chance, bonus crit chance, movement speed, healing, and food. I would rather take elixir over food, but it's that stat's like menial. You don't really, that doesn't really matter. You mainly want the crit stuff and then penetrations, healing, cooldown reduction, stuff like that. There we go. Boom. Now we're on to the trinkets, and then we're done.
How can I help? May the gods smile upon you.
Oh my gosh. First craft. Another first craft. That's perfect. Perfect. Just what I needed. Alright, let's hope the next one is like that. Oh. There we go. Boom. In 3 crafts, I got the 2 trinkets I wanted. That is awesome. Alright. Okay, so now we're totally crafted up. Did a little bit of upgrading. Put a couple stars on my big pieces like my chest, but I don't have the resources right now to level up my trinkets. I've leveled up the chest piece, the helmet, the shoulder, the pants, the weapons a little bit. Now I'm broke. But here's my ending stats. We got about 10.3k melee power. We have a lot of armor pen, almost 50%. We have pretty decent crit chance. I know it'll go up higher once I start leveling my trinkets and jewelry. 17,000 health, 77% armor, 55% magic resistance. All in all, I think I have some pretty solid stats. I just wanted to do a damage test. We're going to do what we did last time. We're going to do 5 million damage on the training dummy. Let's see how long it takes. Okay. So after checking the numbers, I'm surprised that champions are coming up on the bottom of the DPS in all of my characters, even lower than the cleric. I did about 5 million damage in like 1 minute and 15 seconds with my old armor, and then it was like a little over a minute with the new armor. So honestly, the DPS for the champion is lacking a little bit in terms of the other classes I have. I know I have plenty of, you know, spots to upgrade. I have so many armor pieces that are missing stars. So, I mean, I could very much increase my stats to shorten that, you know, DPS time. But the champion in itself is the tank class. I mean, we have the only big pull in the game. We have some pretty big AoE moves like Upheaval that, you know, aren't very good against bosses, but they're great against rooms of people. And, you know, all in all, I think the champion's purpose is more of just being in the middle of the room and absorbing damage and just tanking as much as they can. So the fact that I can still do some pretty decent damage makes me happy. I'm sure there are other methods that do way more damage that I just haven't thought of yet. But I really like doing the troop tech, swapping between the one-handed and two-handed and using Brutal Strike interchangeably. I think it's a really fun, method of combat that I'm not used to in a dungeon crawler. So I really like the champion. But all in all, as we can see, the DPS is a little bit lower than some of the other classes. I mean, heck, before they nerfed the wizard, I was doing like 1.3 million damage a second with Cone of Fire at its peak. So, and that's a second. I was doing like 3 million damage bursts with Cone of Fire before they nerfed it. So, it's understandable that the champion just can't stand up to some classes like the rogue or the ranger or the wizard in terms of damage. But the other classes can't have 17,000 health and 80% armor. So you got to pick your battles, right? But the champion's still one of my favorite classes. Super cool. I really was sleeping on it for a while. I thought they were fun. But then when my eyes were opened to swapping between one-handed and two-handed playstyles, it really sort of like, opened up my mind as to everything the champion is capable of. Because they're the most complex class. They're the hardest class to play. I'll argue with other players about it if you guys disagree with me, but, you know, I think that the champion is the hardest class to play. You really have to work for your damage, but it's also very rewarding, you know, when you're in there and you're constantly like swapping between your skills, and it just feels fun. Or you could, you know, be lazy and just use a great sword and swing, that's fine too. But I really like the complexity that the champion can bring to combat. But anyway, guys, that is my eternal gear crafting for the champion. Like I said, I don't know if I'll do another one of these videos because I don't know if you're ruining my outro item, but I don't know if they'll increase the level cap again since they did it from 15 to 20. I don't foresee them doing it again before the game hits 1.0 and finishes and releases. But yeah, this was a lot of fun. I didn't think I'd enjoy making crafting videos for you guys, but it was cool. You know, letting you guys get a sneak peek into what it's like making the character and the skills I want to focus. But I have some other video plans coming up now that these videos are done. Expect more content in the future. And yeah, guys, thanks for watching. See ya.